Good morning, everyone. Before we get into this morning's update, I would like to touch base on what is transpiring across the crypto market. As we can see this morning, XRP is up about 7.1%, but I feel like it's well behind XLM right now in the recovery phase. We talked last night if anybody was available for the live. We came on about 7:15, 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for about an hour and 15 minutes last night. And I came on because there was a volume surge in XRP and XLM, and it was very noticeable within the 5 and 15 minute time frame where we had XLM was doing about 50,000 on average in that time frame, and it ended up being like a 700,000 volume surge. And XRP had a similar volume surge, and then it ended up leading to a reversal in the charts while we were live. We're at about $1.05 on XRP. Ethereum was down at about 19.7 cents when the live started and ended up surging 25 or 27% during the live. We had our copy trade open that's closed from Ethereum, and we made about 68%. We're up about $480 or 280% as a group. We have an Ethereum trade open that's been open. It's just been bouncing around. It has an inverse head and shoulders. We'll see if it plays out. It's a $45 risk, so monitor your risk there if you're part of the copy trading on BITUNIX. But I have it playing down to 2,900. So we'll see if it does play out appropriately, but we'll see. XRP being at $1.12, we'll take a look at the technical analysis. We'll look at XLM's technical analysis. We'll also look at DGB. A lot of our stuff is popping off. We own HBAR. Everything you see below, I have spot. XRP, XLM. I don't have XDC because it's not on any of the exchanges I use anymore after getting off of Uphold. But I have DGB, ZIL, VChain, HBAR, VELO, and spot positioning. But right now, our HBAR is up 23% this morning. VChain's up 9%. ZIL's up 8.3%. DGB's up 9.1%. So IOTA, I own, it's up 7.4%. Algo's up 16% this morning. What a beautiful start to the day this morning. We'll see, though, if we have exhaustion or if we're going to continue up, because Bitcoin seems to be teasing that we're going to go up farther if it breaks out of its consolidation. So please make sure to hit that like button. So YouTube does recommend this update. You guys did such a fantastic job hitting the like button yesterday. My update yesterday morning got almost 4,000 views, and over 2,000 views were recommended by YouTube because we had a lot of back and forth, a lot of likes, a lot of communication, yada yada. So we became recommended. It looks like Bitcoin is trying to break out of this inverse head and shoulders, and now it's back testing this pennant. It looks like it's back testing the pennant. So we had our resistance here, but now it looks like it's back testing this pennant. And if it does, the breakout target we've already got measured out, and it's 97,000 for this next breakout. So as long as Bitcoin holds this back test, and it's perfectly doing it at 89,990, as long as Bitcoin holds that 90,000 range, it's back tested this pennant, and the next move should be about a 7,000 point burst. So it could get interesting here this morning. So please make sure to hit that like button, and we'll get into this much deeper after the intro. Good morning. 7:54 a.m. Eastern Standard Time on this Monday, November 18th, 2024. I'm XRP Future Millionaire, and I reside in the great state of Michigan. So the interesting thing now about XRP is we came up a second time and tapped that cup and handle target. So the target off of the cup and handle, the handle target was $1.18. Right now we've tapped it twice, and now the only thing we have left to do is finish out the total cup pattern, which we can see the cup and handle. And if you color code it on my charts, let me put it in the daily, I think it makes it look better. But if you color code it through my charts, we have the handle right here. So cup, handle. We had a rising channel that we fell outside of before, and we lost about 40% back down to 38. Broke the rising channel at 91. Now the question is can we stay over 118 and hold, and then push to the final target here of the cup and handle at $1.37. I color coded it. So white for the handle is the white target at $1.18. Yellow for the cup is the yellow target with the measured move here at $1.37. If we get on top of there, that's when it gets very interesting, because I don't talk about it often, but technically, and you'll see this in the title this morning, technically, the technical target out of a 7-year consolidation is $5.49. Now, we've seen the targets we have to get past. We have to get past 118, which is the handle target. Then we have to get past $1.36, which is the cup target. Then it opens up the door to the first target out of this descending consolidation for almost 7-year pattern consolidation is $2.29. And then the ultimate target, if you measure the entire depth of this consolidation, the technical target out of here, if it plays true, and it could take a while, is $5.49. So you've got $1.18, $1.36, $2.22 after the $1.98, because we've got to take out the swing high in 2021. And then you've got $2.22 and then $5.49 over the top. Obviously, we have all-time highs we'll have to take out at around $3.50 to $3.80, depending on exchange. $3.30 or $3.27 on this exchange. So you'll have a lot of liquidity there as well. But the technical target out of this long-term consolidation, and we've been watching this the entire way. So our community, we've been on top of this. So we know what's happening. The technical target here is $5 and some change. $5.49 in time. So you're going to see that on my update this morning. I'm going to have that in the title. Not for FUD, not for fear, but because that is the technical target. I'm going to put down the targets coming up. So if you're a long holder of XRP in the future, at some point, that's what we have to look forward to. Those are already built into technical targets. Whether it comes down and invalidates these movements, that's to be determined. But as of right now, that is the technical move up. And right now, our next move we're watching for on XRP is $1.18 to get up on top of 118. And then we'd be looking at the $1.36 or $1.37 on the hand or the cup target. Then the next target would be up at that $1.97, which is the swing high. Then we've talked about the $2.22, the first measured move out of the descending consolidation for almost 7 years. And the actual maximum potential is over $5.60 something cents. $5.49 is the ultimate target here. So if it gets up there, imagine our 34-cent buys at $5.49. You're talking $3,500 buy on 10,000 tokens. Will be worth over $50,000 if it goes there. That would be incredible. So a lot of work, a lot of diligence to still be had here. But I think we can do this together. So XRP, we see what we're looking at this morning. We see what we have to hold this morning. And if it breaks down, I think it's pretty simple. I think it's pretty simple if this were to break down and we have some exhaustion, which it looks like a nice bull flag here. And it created a bull flag this morning. So it's looking very positive right now. Unless we break down that dollar wall again. 91 cents could be a back test part. That's the rising channel that we could back test. So as we talked about in the live yesterday, we very possibly could go back down to 91 and retest before we shoot out. But it's a big move right now. If we can play this as a bull flag and just push up, we haven't tested that 137 at all. So I'm anticipating a move there. But we got to get moving here on the technicals because I got to go shortly. Take my son to school at 8:20. XLM plus 20.8%. It's breaking up over that 23.4 cents. That was the short handle resistance. Now the next target is 29.9 for XLM. So it's on its way up just like XRP. If XRP hits that $1.37, XLM's coming up to 30 cents to hit its handle. So we've got many targets printed out here. Well, I've done XLMs right now in the short-term pattern consolidation, but there are higher targets. Obviously, if we get up past this 29.9, you're talking about that 35-cent range. But I want to do it by measurements here, so that's what we're looking at. The daily's massively oversold on XLM. But when you get into high times of big movements and you get into big bullish runs, it often does do that. You end up looking exhausted, and then it just keeps going and going until it's finally done. DGB's up 9.56%. I was telling everybody to buy DGB when it was breaking out. I even doubled my position. It broke out here at 6.3. 0063 broke all the way up to 1 cent. Had a consolidation all the way back to 00. It was an incredible come down. It was an incredible come down. It made a big W, at 0079. I even bought more right there, and I showed everybody that I doubled my position there on this massive bull flag. So I've got over 230,000 DGB now, which is incredible. And it looks like DGB is about to get hot. It really does. And when DGB gets hot, it gets hot quick. So right now we're looking at DGB at 9.56% up on the day. And our next target, because we've already broke the short term, this is like Ethereum. Ethereum had these two targets it's trying to break. We have a lot of descending structures here, and it's actually bigger. I've told everybody with DGB I didn't want to extend this all the way back until we needed to, but I suppose with the movement here now, we probably need to have this 100% accurate, because now when you measure these out, you actually can get the biggest target here, because you have to measure the biggest side. I might have already done this. No, I didn't, because I did the actual breakdown of the little flag, and if you make it to the upside, it's an equal and opposite reaction. So these would be your next three targets, or your next targets based on DGB's movement. So it's already hit the first one at 0086, second one at 0097. Then we basically tapped at 0104 as well. So we basically knocked out all of these targets. And then if we break out of this, then DGB gives us the ultimate move up to 135. And then it can get even better than that. So that's what we're looking at for DGB, XRP, and XLM. Bitcoin, like I've said, it's either going to break out of here. It looks like it's teasing a bull flag here. It's back testing the bull flag breakout. And if this plays out true, we're looking at 97K in the very short term. And then we haven't fulfilled the technical target on Bitcoin, which we've already hit the handle target. We fulfilled that at 98 or 89K. But the actual technical target of the cup and handle for Bitcoin filling total fulfillment is 121,000. So I've got 97,369 out of the short-term bull flag consolidation, it looks like, on an inversion. But we'll see if it breaks down on this back test. The technical target, if it plays out true in the short term, is 97,369. And then before I leave, I want to look at some of the liquidations just to see where we sit. Make sure to hit that like button so YouTube does recommend this update. It would be incredible. Right now, we're at extreme greed 83. Yesterday, we were at 90. So it has tapered off just a tiny bit. But you, like I said when this run first started, you want to see it in greed and extreme greed if you want the continuation. We need greed. Right now, the open interest is 1.3 billion on XRP. Is that right? Nope, it's up today. 1.4 billion, up 7.66% in the last 24 hours. Let's see if we can see some liquidations here. We've got 16.7 million in liquidations on XRP, 9.8 million longs liquidated, which is a great sign for continuation. You want to see as many longs as possible liquidated. And then on the retracement, we had 6.9 million in shorts liquidated as well. So that's fantastic for continuation. Funding rates are all positive, which is normal. Long, short, I wouldn't expect it to be negative and then pay you to hold it. If we look at the ratios, we've got in the 5 minute, 2.02 to 1, 66.8 to 33.1% long to short. In the 30 minute, we've got 67 to 33, 2.03 to 1 long to short. In the 1 hour, we have 2.01 to 1, 66.78 and 33.22% going short. In the 4 hourly, we've got 2 to 1, 66.7 to 33.3% going short. And in the daily, we have a 2.09 to 1. Still the biggest confidence for long traders. 67.67% going long to 32.33% going short. We've got, if we take a look at XRP in the liquidation zone, I love this chart. You can see we had shorts liquidated here back on the 15th. Now it's pretty neutral here today. We're pretty neutral. We've got 4.69 million short liquidations and 4.34 million long liquidations. This could be our continuation. We could continue here, but it is the start of a new trading week. So being in the morning, we have to be very cautious here as it's the start of a new trading week. And we know what can happen here. We know what can happen. Volumes just surge. That's what we're looking for. Big volume surges, and we've got it in XRP. It's fantastic. So yeah, that's what I wanted to see there. We take a look at the heat liquidation map very quickly for Bitcoin, and this is my favorite one, as some of you know. I love the magma. I love this, the heat liquidation map. It brings a bunch of different charts together, so you don't have to do it by one exchange. It's multiple exchanges. And But like I said, we've had healthy run up here. We've had a spectacular, just spectacular short term here. So if I'm looking here, the biggest area that pops up here, let's take it into the weekly. Let's see what kind of weekly we have here going on. And then I got to release this because I got to get my son to school and I want to have this released. Then I'm going to go to the gym and then I'll do a short after the gym. So down here we can see at 85,602 million, but right above us here, I'm just 2,000 points up again. I'd be stunned if we leave all that liquidation. It's just right above us. And once you get up there, I mean, there's a lot of liquidation to be grabbed at 92. Where does it start? 92,450, 627 million in liquidations. So that's where we could be targeting if we go to the top side. 85K if we start coming down because we see that massive liquidity zone. Bitcoin right now, this morning, it doesn't look like it's necessarily holding that back test here right now. We'll see. It's within range. We're looking to hold this and then shoot out of here. It's back testing the breakout right now. It could be a short-term reversal, but it would be designed like that. The candle before it is suggesting we're still bullish in the area. So we'll see if we get a breakdown here. We'll see if they break the backs of everybody since it's Monday morning. Or if we have a strong continuation. There's rumors and speculation that Gary Gensler soon could resign. So that could be something for crypto. But just monitor the risk. I'm XRP Future Millionaire. Have a blessed morning. If you're looking to trade crypto, make sure you go on my homepage on YouTube, my video description below, and our pinned comments in my videos. And it makes it very simplistic. If you're looking to copy trade, you can absolutely do that on BITUNIX. They have the lowest spot and leverage trading fees that I've found. It's my favorite exchange to trade on. And you can obviously take advantage of that. And there's no KYC or VPN there or HOTCOIN. And I have my VELO there. There's a few others you can leverage trade, but I would prefer you to do it on BITUNIX. It's cheaper if you want to. Crypto.com is where I buy my DGB. I have my DGB, ZIL, XLM, HBAR on Crypto.com, but they have DGB for the USA users as well. So take advantage of that if you're trying to buy those assets, especially DGB. And then if you want to send a donation, you can always do PayPal, Cash App, Venmo. And then on BLOFIN, they also have VELO and a couple other things. So it's basically up to you with certain exchanges. But other than that, have a blessed morning, and I'll catch you all a little bit later. Hashtag be better, do better in the comments if you made it till the end.